So lads, I sort of spilled coffee all over the floor in the kitchen. I was making myself a cup, and no sooner did I make the cup did I spill it. And Riven's been yelling at me ever since. What is it? Tell him. Tell him. Tell him. Right now. Right now. Yelling at me about this. Hey, your name, buddy? Name Ribbon? Don't chew on my chair, boy. Don't chew on the chair. No. No chewing on the chair. I'm gonna say Ribbon. Nothing. Scratch me. All right, come on. Back. All right, guys, I'm trying to get a hold of my coffee. Hello, everybody. I did not spill my coffee. Already been running for roughly. Like I said, I kind of made an oopsie doopsie poopsie, and spilled coffee all over the kitchen, so I had to clean it up. And I brewed my coffee at a different temperature this time. I'm hoping it works out. Woo! A little hot still. Oh, nice job on Trovo, bot. Even though we were posting to there whenever you said random things. Wish it did full screen window. Real full screen window where it still plays, preferably. Gonna give a couple more minutes for people to jump in if they would like to see it, just to be nice. We don't have to, but I try to be nice. Just a couple more minutes for people to pop in if they want to see the beginning of the stream. I should have done HTTPS. That's what I get. That's what I get. I actually kind of like the lobby, or the main menu music. Kind of foreboding, but I like it. All right, we sent out the alert. We just got to bring up the other chats again to make sure we're not missing any bros. I think it's weird. So I believe I saw like a early access playthrough of the game, or at least play of the game. I don't know if it would be a playthrough because it was not a full game. You have to identify them through their facial features and mouths and eyes. Some of the things didn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Mostly because... Interesting how he did these. Like eyes and stuff, because you can see the light almost like they're staring at a camera or something. Oh. All right, let's see. We got 30 seconds, so we're going to go ahead and start. That is a bit stronger. So I did 6 tablespoons of coffee again, but at 200 degrees. All right, we're gonna go ahead and begin now. going to be doing a computer recording screen so that you guys don't have to see me on the side here, and you can see the game. Oh, there's no difficulty slider, just straight into it, I guess. Actually, we just got back from our trip. Aren't you tired of staying at home? Yeah, I remember. Guess he's on the phone. We went to the beach. But it was way too hot yesterday, so we took off early. Wonder why that guy's laying on the ground. Yeah, we're getting her ready for school. She doesn't want to go, but what can you do, right? That was weird. Alright, I'll drop by later tonight. Okay, talk to you later. Bye. Weird one-sided phone conversation? Zero smoke's raining. There was a knock at the door, but I don't think I'm gonna open it yet. Skinny dog is standing on the footpath that runs through the field. It's looking around mournfully, perhaps trying to find some food. Okay. Your neighbor's house stands alone in the hayfield. There's no light in the windows. Looks like his family is asleep. I don't like that somebody's at my door. Nope, I don't look that way. Not anymore. That's weird and foreboding. I hate sleeping by the nightstand. Too many bad memories. Strange. Can't sleep now? What if someone comes here looking for shelter? Okay. I don't know that I like any of this. Kombucha ×1 saved. Radio. Okay, I'm coming. Jesus. Hey neighbor, long time no see. How's life? Same as it ever was. So let me level with you. I came over for a reason. I've been getting a little worried about you. Something real bad seems to be headed our way. I just got off the phone with my cousin. She told me the news is saying something weird is going on with the sun. And that there's people coming up from underground. They're calling them visitors for whatever reason. Creepy stuff, huh? I sure hope it's not true. Visitors? Yeah, that's what they're calling the people from the underground. God knows why they're calling them that. I guess it's because they're visitors to Earth, or the surface at least. Or maybe it's because they're going around trying to get into people's houses. My cousin told me that being home alone is dangerous. So I came over to make sure you don't end up hurt, or worse. How are your wife and daughter holding up? Don't worry about my family. A good friend of mine is staying with us right now. He's looking after them while I'm here. Great, so let's continue this conversation in the morning then. I'll see you in the kitchen when you wake up. See you in the morning. Okay, looks like no one else is coming tonight. A few drunkards lay sprawled out in the street. They're laying on the cold, hard ground and appear to be fast asleep. Things are good for them right now. Better not go in there right now. I'll check during the day. I guess. Breaking news. At 6:28 a.m. today, there was a powerful emission of energy from the sun. This burst of energy was far larger than the scientists had predicted. As a result, temperatures outside have reached critical levels. The government has since declared a state of emergency. We ask that viewers refrain from going outside during the day. Up next, something lighter. Oh. Said he would find me in the kitchen. Damn, so it's all true after all. Why does your skin look so weird, brother? Well then, everything I said makes sense. Don't go outside during the day, and you have to remember to let other people in. Why would I let strangers into my house? I know you prefer to keep your distance from people, but you have to. My cousin doesn't know for sure why we can't just bunker down by ourselves. But she mentioned that if anyone comes and asks if you're alone, say no and tell them someone's in the house with you. Why do I need to have other people with me? The people you let inside might bring something useful or share some interesting information. Just don't forget to test them for signs of being a visitor. You won't have much energy during the day with this heat. So choose who you want to test carefully. You'll have to take a real close look. It's strenuous, draining work. But don't worry about chatting up with people. That won't take up any energy, so talk as much as you like. And be sure to look out your windows. TV's great and all, but there's no better source of info than your own two eyes. What do we need to do? I'm afraid all we can do now is try to survive. And hope this nightmare ends soon. I'm sure the government will help us somehow. Maybe they'll lead everyone to a shelter or something like that. If they do, stick together with me and my family. All right, that's it for me. Oh, right. Almost forgot. I'm heading back home tomorrow night. Write down my number. They just set up the line over there. 009170. We'll keep in touch on the phone. 009170. 009170. Crack a beer and get some sleep. By the way, I brought you a case of beer. My brother-in-law works at the brewery. Knock one back before you hit the sack. It'll make you feel really sleepy. If you ever feel like you've had enough conversation one day, drink a beer and relax. Okay. Let's see if he was right. Did I type it wrong? Maybe it's because he's here. Or maybe it's because they're still setting stuff up. Okay. Window to another room. People used to do that to save electricity, so light from one room spills into another. And they sealed it up, but only on one side. Toto. Pretty much the only toy I had as a kid. Well, except for the sticks we used to whack the grass. Don't get why it's not in the corner. I thought that was the rule. And again, Dad never gave a damn about rules. Alright. See ballerinas dancing gracefully, crossing the stage in strong but yet delicate leaps. Despite the elegance, the dance evokes anxious thoughts. Only someone could just explain what's going on. I don't understand why I don't look out that door. Ever. One of those magazines where you gotta find a certain person in the crowd. Must be annoying. Wish people would just leave me alone already. Honestly, I'm better off being alone. You can even talk aloud to yourself. To catch a signal, turn the right knob. To do this, left click and hold the right knob and move your cursor left to right. The knob for adjusting the volume is on the left. You still can't get a signal, try changing the wave range. To do this, left click on the handles in the middle and continue searching for the wave you need with the right knob. Okay. Hello, this is emergency service dispatch. How can I help you? People, they're burning. Can you describe what you're seeing? Is there a fire? No, it's the sun. They're burning up in the sun. Sounds awful. Do not leave the house until dark. No, that guy haunts the streets at night, the pale one. He's not human. It's not good. This isn't getting better. This is getting worse. Looks like I won't be picking up any more radio broadcasts today. All right. Beer day. Okay. There's a bug. I don't like this already. In the distance, you spot the house of your neighbor who's currently visiting you. Light blazes through the windows, and it seems like his family is waiting for him to come back home. Riven, what is it? Really don't want to. Why can't I use my phone? There's a deathly silence outside. There's no one there. Even the drunks have decided not to go out. Are they afraid of something? I don't know if I want to answer that. You see a few teenagers hanging out in the yard. They're sitting around without a care in the world, chatting about something. They pay you no mind. Okay. Hi. My dad here. Can you get him for me? I was okay before, but I'm really scared now. There's lots of strange people out here tonight. I know a lot about him. He's my dad after all. I know that he likes to drink a little beer before he goes out. When he does go out, he always leaves me yummy lunch and dinner and juice. But today I tried some of that beer stuff. It was so gross. Why would anyone drink that when they could just have juice? Oh, please don't tell him I did that. How did you get here in one piece? I don't know. Everything feels like it's opposite day now. People stay at home and sleep during the day and then go out and do stuff at night. I'm still scared of the dark, but maybe there's nothing to be scared of. Or is there? I'll get your dad for you. I want to go home. It's scary out here. We're going to play a new game Dad made up for me. You have to roll dice, and then you move stuff around the armchair or the couch. You have to build a big pile near the door to win. I'll show you how to play another time. Oh, wow. So he's teaching them how to barricade. Can I come in? I was taking shelter at the bar down the road, but they kicked me out just like that. Why? I guess not everyone found my personality particularly palatable. But I don't mean anyone harm. Don't worry. Life is shitty sometimes, you know? What do you say, my good man? Can I come in? Do I look like one of those monsters? No, I'm not a visitor, and you're never going to get a straight fucking answer asking that directly anyway. I guess things here won't be any different than the bar. Why did they kick you out of your previous shelter? I considered saying something rude just now, but thought better of it. I told you already. Someone there didn't like me. God knows who it was. Now that I think about it, maybe it's a good thing they tossed me out. They could have eaten me alive back there and no one would have fucking noticed. Thank you. Trust in people doesn't amount to a hill of beans these days, but I appreciate your trust in me. Perhaps I even, well, no. I shouldn't promise anything. I don't like that I just let this guy in my house. Mother fudger. Okay, the teenagers are okay. Neighbor's house is okay. Outside is okay. Outside the front door is okay. So, we're gonna check on that other guest real quick. Figure out where the hell he decided to stash himself. Door's open, so I'm assuming he's in there. Hello. Sorry to bother you so late. It was just so hot out today, and when the TV said we shouldn't go out in the sun, so could you maybe find some space for me? How'd you end up here? It's not like I wanted to come out here. The asphalt may be melting into goo under our feet, but it could be worse. It's just, well, you're gonna laugh. Visitors came to my house. Can you believe it? They chased me out of my own home. So now I'm just trying to find a place to hide from the sun. I don't know. Will I survive? Who will help me? How much time do I have to look for help? I have no idea what's gonna happen. Like, I couldn't even guess. Doesn't all of this scare you? It terrifies me. I don't know if we should trust this person. I really don't like that we just let that person in, but can I stop having visitors for 5 seconds? Is that a thing? Hey, hello, I guess, if that's better. Why do you look like the Mona Lisa? Is this like your place? I mean, your house, sir? Are you looking for someone? Nah, I just need to crash for a bit or something. I'm sick of hiding in basements. Keep this up and I'll probably forget how to talk soon. Not that you care. What are you doing hiding out in basements? Where are your parents? Hell if I know. Home probably. Where else would they be? Or maybe they're visitors now. It'd kind of suit them. Ha. My mom loves sunbathing too, so yeah, that's another fun possibility. Whatever. I'm here, aren't I? And I could use a roof over my head. You're really gonna leave a kid out here under the burning sun with visitors around? I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die because I have no way of vetting any of these people. None of them. I have no way of vetting any of them. Good afternoon. Here's the news. The sun's activity rises steadily as crime levels also reach a new high. According to recent data, the number of murders over the last few nights has surpassed average figures. Experts suspect this is related to society's ever-growing anxiety surrounding the visitors. And now, over to just a moment. Our studio has just received an urgent transmission regarding contact with a phenomenon we are calling the visitors. Eyewitness accounts describe them as creatures that can imitate the appearance and behavior of humans, avoid contact at all costs. In one case, a visitor was able to be identified with one telltale sign: perfect white teeth. Our early reports seem to back this up. Okay. Sources say they encountered an unhoused person with perfect white teeth who later turned out to be a visitor. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Up next, more weather updates, but first, a message from our sponsors. I don't think we're worried about 979222. Are we calling that number? 979222? A warm front is pushing into the region, bringing with it heat that will likely break all previous records. Meteorologists tell us to expect higher temperatures over the coming week. With the sun's increased activity, we also can expect stronger UV rays. For your safety, please abstain from sunbathing, as high temperatures could also significantly increase the risk of sunstroke. It's not known for certain at this stage whether being in the sun alone can negatively affect our health. But to prevent third-degree burns, please refrain from venturing outside. Unfortunately, sunscreen of all factors will no longer protect you. That's the latest for now. All right, that's all we have. Too many bad memories at the nightstand. Got it. Okay, let's check in on our visitors. Yes, was there something you wanted? Why did they throw you out of the bar? I blame the chain of catastrophes that broke everyone's minds. The sun teetering on the brink of explosion, the arrival of the visitors, the economic crisis, so on and so forth. It fucked us all up. Some crumbled under stress. Some dove headfirst into the bottle. But me? Well, it was rage that drove me mad. I snapped, climbed under the bar and screamed, "Stop fucking blaming everything but yourselves." Let them weep, I say. Tears in the beer foam don't ruin the pint. Malt and hops taste better with a little bit of salt. Nobody appreciates it, so why bother? I like that guy already. He might be a butthead, but I like him. It's simple. You send in your photos and we'll check what you really are. Am I really human was the program? Just send in your photos to us. Email to yesiam@humanverification.agency and we'll handle the rest. But please don't send anything other than eyes, teeth, and fingernails. We will not accept anything else. It's weird. That's okay. All right. Nobody in here. A kid. Sick of all this. Are you out there on your own? Well, home was cramped, loud as hell, zero comfort. I wanted out, wanted to see the world. So yeah, I grabbed a backpack, couple sodas, some snack bars, and this old friendship bracelet I made back in school. And I left. Parents probably didn't even notice. Not that I care. Since then, I just wander around, crash wherever I can, and honestly, it's been fine so far. At least nobody's on my back, and I'm my own damn boss. I hope all this ends soon. How did you lose your house? I remember it like it was yesterday. I had just gotten fired. All I wanted to do was go home, climb into bed, and cry my eyes out. But when I got there, I saw a bunch of boots. I thought maybe my roommate had some friends over or something, you know? So I went up to her room to find out what she was up to, but as I got closer, I started hearing a strange sound. It kind of freaked me out. But I decided to take a peek, quiet-like, and see what was going on in there. I was only able to catch a brief glimpse of my roommate lying motionless on the floor on the bed when suddenly some grubby guy grabbed me from behind and said, "You can't go in there. She's not well. Come have a seat in the kitchen." And he quickly pulled me away and sat me down at the table. I wanted to leave, but I was paralyzed by fear, and then I need to lie down. My stomach is doing somersaults. What did you want to check? Your teeth. Wait, you're gonna make a decision based on my teeth? Okay. I just had my teeth fixed. So if I'm honest, I can't really remember being at the dentist. Was I ever even there? God, I'm so nervous. I can't even remember if I ate yesterday. So, do I fit the description? We're gonna leave her alone for now. Or rest. You've reached for rest food delivery. Would you like to place an order? Heck yeah. Can I get some pizza and some great stuff? Two cans of Energica, please. One can of coffee, please. Please expect your delivery tomorrow night. All right. I'm gonna call our neighbor. Hey neighbor, good to hear from you. So you let a couple people in yet? If not, then you should really start thinking about it. Got any questions? How many signs does it take to tell if someone's a visitor? How you sort out the issue with food? If I only knew. Nobody really knows how many signs it takes to be sure. I'd say it's probably best not to jump to conclusions, though. Maybe they just went out to the dentist before everything went to hell. Got any questions? How'd you sort out the issue with food? I got lucky, stocked up ahead of time. If I remember right, you did too. But if you want something special, there's that food service delivery service for rest. Don't know their number, but we'll catch it on TV or radio ads. Got any questions? You taking in people? Yeah, I have too. My daughter doesn't really like it, but what can I do? There's no other way. She keeps begging me to take her outside, just get away from all the strangers in the house. But daytime's not an option, so we go for walks at night. Dangerous, I know, but what else can I do? Yeah, it's kind of weird that your daughter wants to get you away from... I mean, I understand maybe she's nervous, but come on. I'm afraid looking out right now will make me go blind. I'd better take a peek at night. I need to check myself. Shit, white. Smokers would kill for these. Yep. No unwelcome visitors. We can go to bed, I guess. Worst case scenario, we die horribly. Right? You see your neighbor and his daughter through the window. They're playing happily, trying to forget about the ongoing horrors. If only for a moment. Mr. Person at the door, you're gonna have to wait, okay? The bodies of the teenagers are lying on the ground. Someone killed them. It appears to have happened recently. The blood still hasn't dried. Well, that was a dark tone very quickly. A man as pale as death itself is standing on the footpath. There are strange folds in his skin. It is as though his flesh is the wrong size for his body. You can't see his eyes from here, but you can feel his gaze boring into you. You suddenly feel a sense of deep fear and pray that the terrifying visitor passes by your house. Well, like that. I need to call my fucking neighbor. No, he's outside, so it's not gonna do any good. Fall. Hi, first delivery here. Didn't think deliveries were still running. You know, I didn't expect people to skip stocking up before the end of the world. Apocalypse or not, guess folks still gotta eat lunch. Deliveries might pay pretty well right now, but the risk is huge no matter how you slice it. This damn sun. They moved us to night shifts because of it. Now people order 20 liters of water at a time. I wish we got hazard pay or tips for lugging that heavy stuff around. Anyway, sorry I got sidetracked. Ready to accept this delivery? Here you go, coffee one. Have a good day. I mean night. Still not used to that. Oh, I don't want to look at the door again. Can I just skip people? Hello, the heat doesn't bother me. I'm just looking for a quiet place to rest. Might find some peace in your home? How long have you been looking? I've never once found peace. So a long time. Take off your jacket. No, you don't have to let me in. I'll leave. I won't beg. I won't bother you any longer. Somebody's gonna knock. Oh yeah, there they are. Yo, how's it hanging? Dude, you been seeing how gnarly things are in here? What the hell is going on? You for real with me? Dude, what did I miss? Zombies? Dude, I knew it! Bro, you can like totally count on me for what comes next. I've seen so many movies where this happens, dude. I'm basically a survival guru. Just clue me in. We dealing with classic slow zombies or gnarly fast ones? And is it like brain virus? Blah, or are they just freaky undead dudes? Trust me, dude. The answer to that totally changes the game plan. Also, you got like a shotgun or like grenades? We're gonna need hella firepower to make it through this one. And food, man, like loads of food. You really have no idea what's happening out there? Sure, man, it's a mess out here. People talking shit on their fellow man, marshmallows with all this doom and gloom. And after all that stuff in the news, the vibes are like way off, dude. But movies, man, they got it all. Drama, betrayal, intrigue. They're way more fun than books, bro. Always wanted to end up in a movie someday. I don't like this guy. Yo, appreciate it, my man. Man, this might be the raddest thing that's ever happened to me, like, ever. He's stupid, but, I mean, I don't get off vibes about him, you know? I thought that was it. I thought there were no more visitors. Crap. Hello? Anyone alive in there? Mind letting me in? Don't bang at my door. Hey now, no hard feelings. Didn't mean to wake you. Ain't been sleeping a wink myself. Used to be a grave digger, you know? Not that there's much point in it now. Graves don't mean nothing no more. People just keel over and rot where they fall. Did you just walk off the job? Did you see something out there? Sure did, damn it. I was digging a grave. One some fella ordered. He's standing there watching me work. I was digging, and then bam, the shovel hit something. Thought it was a rock. But no, a hand reached up out of the soil. It was a visitor crawling up out of the ground. And that guy? He just laughed. I ran like hell and didn't look back. Didn't dare go home. Figured it's safer in a crowd. Just be quick with that door, all right? I'm terrified those visitors might be right behind me. Okay. Doesn't look like anybody else is there. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. I think all my rooms are full up, you know? Statistically, I probably have a... Good afternoon. Here's the news. There's anomalous heat. The anomalous heat is continuing to rise, and the invasion of the visitors has shown no sign of slowing. As such, the government has founded a new organization to address the emerging situation. The Federal Emergency Management Agency, abbreviated as FEMA. FEMA employees can now be identified by their yellow hazmat suits and gas masks. Merely days since their founding, the agency has already discovered a new way to identify the visitors: dirt under the fingernails. Specialists say that this sign helps identify visitors who have crawled out from under the ground. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a crisis report regarding a pale maniac. But first, some ads. Turmoil, terror, and suffering, and all because of the visitors. But in our hour of need, just as cries were about to be left unanswered, FEMA has come to our aid. These brave heroes from the Federal Emergency Management Agency are protecting us from the visitor invasion. So far, the agency has identified over 27,000 dangerous anomalies. Remember, you can help the agency by informing them about any suspicious activity around you. To do so, use the invitation to visit FEMA. And if you ever start to wonder whether you might be a guest, call our hotline 000-451. Help us help you. Support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. So someone in my house died last night, and I really hope it's not this guy. Keeping the jacket on? Yes, was there something you wanted? Are things any better here? I don't bother anyone anymore. It's not worth it. When I hear voices on the TV or overhear conversation, a light flicks on inside my mind. Then I stop myself. It's too much work for no gratification. No, I'm done. These nerves of mine are already shot to hell and back. Life was dreary enough before all this, and now, one day, I'll hang from the chandelier over the whole baptized world. Jesus, man. Wish some visitors would just go back underground. Why'd you become a gravedigger? Huh? Oh, my job? Yeah, I don't know, actually. Cemetery is kind of like a library, you know? These books aren't for reading. They just lie there quiet. I used to know every grave. Who's where, how their arms were folded, what suit they had on, their names. And one day I'm digging a fresh hole, right? Normal day, nothing weird. Fills deep enough, then bam, empty. Empty, I tell you. But the paper said someone should have been down there. Some guy, dead for sure. I remember he had a mustache. Poof. Gone like the dew in the morning. If a dead man disappears, is that like dying all over again? So the girl died. The young girl that was in here. Okay. So none of our previous people were visitors, but someone I let in is a visitor. And I don't know if it's this guy, the hippie. I think it's the lady that won't take off the jacket, that can't get warm. I don't know if that makes sense to everyone else, but I gotta do something. I don't know, man. Something's not right. Got him. That was a visitor. Whoop, whoop. I knew I shouldn't have let her in. Damn it. That girl died because of me. Okay, I think we're good. I don't think anyone else is gonna die tonight. Howdy. I'm not letting you in. Is your door nice and sturdy? Never know what might happen to it. You understand. I've got a gun. Delicious. Despair gives courage to the coward, yes? So, you alone? It's your lucky day. I can hear someone whispering inside. But who knows where they'll be in a few days? Freak. Yo, Amogus. You been seeing all this shit going on? Fucking crazy. You holding up okay in there, bro? What's been going on exactly? I'm here to offer you new possibilities, bro. Respect the vision. Everyone's running around like chicken-ass bitches instead of doing what comes pure and natural. Y'all just need to be happy. That's what I'm saying, for real. Why are you here? Right down to business. I like that. I like that. Everyone thinks you're up to something in here, bringing in all these people, stirring some shit up. So I say, let's roll with that and host the party to end all parties. Into the fucking Rollapalooza, bro. I guess. Fuck yeah, my dude, that's what I'm talking about. Finally, someone with half a brain. I mean, the warning was that they'll ask you if you're alone, not if they'll be excited. Amogus. Fucking hilarious. Excuse my French. You don't have to excuse your French here. That guy was in a wheelchair. I imagine he doesn't really give a crap about anything. So we meet again. I remember things were a bit different last time we crossed paths, yet we remain alive. It's a strange thing. I don't know how to explain it. I'd like to start a conversation with a divination. Tell my fortune by choosing a page in this book. Where should I open to? Right in the middle. Who are you? Me? I am I. You? You were home. Yes. A tragic story indeed. Is this what awaits us? It's quite possible. What does it mean? I need to think it through carefully. Do you have any insights to offer? Anyway, I only came here to tell you something. Events will soon begin to unfold. You need to be ready. It may sound strange. But the cat something. I cannot yet explain how, yet I am certain it will help you. You can choose what to do with this information, of course. As for me, I think I'll have to go ponder on the deeper meaning of your divination. What? Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Okay, who thinks we let in a visitor? Pharaoh, we already had someone die, and I correctly identified the visitor and killed them. Before they killed anyone else. They killed a small... Damn it, there's another visitor in the house. Here's the news. FEMA has taken new measures to address the ongoing visitor invasion. As of now, they have organized quarantine zones to detain potentially dangerous suspects. FEMA has also identified a new visitor sign after experimenting with those detained. Blood red eyes. According to reports, FEMA discovered this sign after observing detained visitors. Noting the creatures have increased photosensitivity, causing their eyes to become inflamed and red. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on FEMA. But first, a word from our sponsors. Once upon a time, two brothers lived near a dam. The daily splashing of the water made a river foam like a crisp beverage on a summer day. Later in life, the image of their childhood in mind, the two brothers started Bober Brewery together. Since then, Bober Cerny has become one of the best-selling beers both at home and in bars. Bober Cerny beer. Drink the good stuff. Drink a lot. Now available through For Rest food delivery. Call now on 979-222. Sure, we'll do that. What did you do when you found that empty grave? So I sat down right on the edge, looked in, nothing. Then I look up far off and I see someone standing there watching, like at a funeral. No eyes, but teeth white as hell. Glowing almost, smiling, just standing there. I damn near shit myself, I'm not gonna lie. I ran fast, that's the part I'm good at. He didn't come after me though, just disappeared like smoke. Some fucked up shit. That's when all this visitor mess started. But he said he ran when the other guy... What did you do before the cataclysm? Oh, I'm glad you asked, bro. You ever heard of sports betting, eh? What are you, a scammer? Come on, don't call me that. I'm a fucking analyst, man. If you knew how much cash crossed these palms, you'd be drooling, straight drooling, bro. I'm a professional. I'm all about my business, bitch. People bring their dough to me and get back 10 times what they put in. You must let in the cat. The cat must enter. Oh. Pharaoh, what if the cat's a visitor? Does that make it not a cat or just a cat that's a visitor? You call that a job? So how much did you make? Oh, I put this. I made 30 fucking mil in debts, sure. But debts got nothing on me. And I definitely don't give a shit about them now. Look danger straight in the eyes, bro. Someone is a visitor. And it's not someone I let in. I think it's hippie guy. No! You mother... I'm killing hippie guy. I don't know who it is. Some huge guy came out from around the corner and blocked the exit. He started talking loudly with the guy who grabbed me before. They were acting like I wasn't even there. And then they started to touch me. First my arms, then my shoulders. In the background, I heard cheers and laughter that seemed to come from my room. It sounded like there was a whole crowd of men in there. I couldn't breathe. My heart felt like I was going to explode out of my chest. I wanted to scream or call for help, but my voice was lost in a sea of panic. I couldn't even make a sound. I just sat there, frozen, useless, like a deer in the headlights. Then the big guy went to the fridge to get something. I realized that was my chance. I sprinted for the exit. It was like the fear gave me strength. I just ran and ran, and I never looked back. Well, I did until my legs gave out and I collapsed. Why didn't the sun burn you up? I don't remember. I must have spent the whole night just lying there on the ground, and then... That's odd. I could have sworn I remembered everything that happened to me that day. Hang on, you don't think I might be a visitor? No. No, that can't be true. I remember my whole life, my childhood, my mom and dad. No, I'm not a visitor, right? Tell me I'm not a visitor. Got a little thing going on there. Who the fuck is a visitor, dude? He's not a visitor. Fuck. That's not good. And that does mean... I think I know who the visitor is. But we're gonna figure it out tomorrow. Yeah, I got it. It's a fucking... Good evening. I'm from FEMA. We're making calls around your neighborhood, checking in with the residents. Are you alone? No, of course not. My squad split up into smaller groups so we can cover more ground. This shouldn't take much of your time. Are you wearing that protective gear? But you could buy some if it would make you feel safer. We're still in the process of studying the sun's effect on the environment. It's important for us to be careful since we're spending so much time outside. Does FEMA have a plan of action? Of course, but we can't action our plans without proof. So we'll take one of the people staying here back to our laboratory. We'll have them complete a few tests so we can make sure everything's above board, then we'll send them back. They took the other guy. They didn't take the hippie. Howdy, y'all home? Are you looking for someone? Ain't looking for nobody. Mama just needs a place to lay her head, darling. Whole darn neighborhood got cleared out. Ain't no one knows where to. I've been running ever since, looking for a place to hunker down. Were there many of you? It were the whole darn building. Some folks tried to stay put, and the yellows just yanked them out like they were picking folks willy-nilly. Bunch of the tenants got snatched up, bless their hearts. They ain't even chased the rest of us too much. Now Mama's just trying to stay alive, darling. I already opened the door. Right, yellow. I'm gonna die. Pale, creepy man is standing on the street smiling. He's holding someone's decapitated head in a helmet. The head of a soldier, his face frozen in terrified grimace. You're not sure what scared him more, the pale visitor or his own impending death. Probably should have been checking the radio and shit. Your neighbor's house, which he just painted white, is burned to a crisp and is now blacker than black. It seems the fire went out only a short while ago. Did someone have burned it down on purpose? What happened to your neighbor's family? Is anyone still alive? Worried thoughts swirl in your head and you're overcome with a feeling of incomprehension and helplessness. The entire squad of soldiers that arrived just yesterday is dead. Looks like there was a massacre out there. Bodies are scattered across the whole street, and one of them is missing his head. Did that pale, creepy stranger kill them all? 2 arm, 2 leg, 1 head. Not enough for you? Did I pass tests? You open or no? Sparrow, I don't think it's a good idea to let her in. We're not letting in the cat. I feel like I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Should have been more discerning. I'm gonna die. Good afternoon. You're watching the news. Due to sharp increase in suspected visitor sightings, FEMA has announced that it is enacting new protection measures. Effective immediately, a full quarantine will be enforced across all major population areas. Travel outside your city or to nearby villages is strictly prohibited. Please stay within your designated area. In addition, FEMA has revealed a new visitor identification procedure: hairless armpits. What? FEMA reports that the visitors have no visible hair in this area, making it a useful identification tool. The agency is asking citizens to bear with the tests and comply with escorts to the quarantine zones. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. What the fuck is that? The hippie fucking died. Okay, I'm confused now. What is going on? This is really all the radio is going to tell me? 891533? I don't like this. You have no idea how much talking to someone will help me. It would make me feel so much better. Would you mind listening to me? Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. It might be easier if I tell you a little bit about myself. Anything in particular that you'd like to know? That your friends wouldn't answer? I'd love to try calling them again, but I don't know how. When the cataclysm started, I decided to leave my hometown, fly as far as possible from the heat. I promised everyone I'd call regularly, check in with each one of them, see how they're doing. When I got there, I couldn't reach them. Later, I found out their phone lines had been cut. The whole city was cut off from the rest of the world. Now I'm here safe, but all my friends. The thought of never seeing those I care about terrifies me. I miss the quiet days when life felt simple and the future was something to look forward to. Why'd you go alone? I didn't want to, but my best friend actually wanted to come with me, but he couldn't. He didn't have the papers to travel. And when the cataclysm hit, getting them became impossible. He was so crushed, he regretted not getting them sooner. I wanted to help him, but I didn't know how. He was in love with me, you know. He cared about me so much, always supportive, always ready to listen. Eventually, I realized that we liked each other. I wanted him to confess his feelings at first, but I guess he just couldn't find the right moment. And then the cataclysm started, and there wasn't any time for that anymore. I regret not telling him first. Well, you know a little about me. Now it's your turn. I don't even know where to start. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong with talking about yourself. Well, I don't have anyone I'd consider close. Had a tough relationship with my father. One day I just stopped being his son. Now all I have is this damn house. Pretty much. Can't even imagine what you went through. Hey, thanks again for talking to me. Goodbye, stay strong. Well, okay, well, that didn't help me at all. What should I know about the nail sign? To ensure proper reading of visitor status, please refrain from washing your hands before examination. Water may remove surface residue, which could lead to errors or false results. Please state your question. Don't clean your fingernails? But if you don't clean your finger... For accurate screening, please avoid coffee or caffeine-containing beverages. Caffeine is known to cause both insomnia and nervousness and can lead to bloodshot or reddened eyes. To ensure that underarm tests are accurate, you must avoid any contact with water. Please refrain from showering and washing your hands. What? I don't understand. How is any of that supposed to help me find them? What? She was... Okay, I made the right choice. I don't know how. That was a guess. I don't think anyone else is, anything. I think we're in the clear for now. Even though that girl in the closet is, I think I know how to identify them, sort of. People that are too well adjusted. And that mention not wanting to bring any more people in. Good evening. I'm with FEMA. We're running a routine inspection of your neighborhood. Don't worry, it won't take long. When will you return the person you took? Return? Ah, so our team's already been here. After screening, there's a mandatory quarantine period. They'll be staying with us for a while. After that, they'll be sent back from the quarantine zone. Fine, if there's no other way, don't worry. The procedures are demanding, yes, but we allow them time to rest. Once the tests are done, we'll tell you what to do next. If you're unable to immediately transfer a suspected visitor to the quarantine zone, issue them a mandatory appearance slip. Yeah. Okay. Hold on, I need to look. FEMA officials are inspecting the site of the recent massacre. They're taking all the dead soldiers' equipment and weapons to prevent looting. Probably didn't expect the pale visitor to survive against a group of armed soldiers. Now there are a few more body bags. You see a human skull decorating a stake, still wearing a helmet. Its skin has been burnt black, and it looks like someone has yanked out its teeth. The head must have been out there all day. You can't shake the feeling that this grisly display is a threat, probably left behind that creepy, pale visitor. Fuck him. Look at the ruins of your neighbor's house. A happy family lived there until recently. Now, only a ghostly shell remains. A strange feeling overwhelms you, as if you knew this was coming. As if death was coming to that house. Oh, so very soon. So, you're still holed up in here, I see. What do you think of that guy, the one in the suit? He's just doing his job. Times are rough lately. Just one thing after another, am I right? Maybe the suits will restore order. Or should we take matters into our own hands? I'm doing what I can. What exactly can you do? Can you ward off death, stop the floods, the fires, the decay? The only thing you can stop is a heartbeat. Listen, you alone? Still scrambling to survive in this new world, are we? Why? Dogs rule the world now, and only dogs survive here. You understand what I mean, yes? Things will never go back to the way they were. Life changed. You're falling out of rhythm. Next time we meet, things will be interesting. What's wrong with you? He's got his fucking his mouth stitched shut. Okay. I doubt one of the creatures would... Damn, it's boiling out here. Boiling, I tell you. It's the middle of the night. Still feels like I'm stuck in an oven. Maybe cooler, yes, but the air is thick as can't breathe. You got a bathroom? Yeah, I have one. Splendid. One moment more, and I fear I've melted into a puddle. Speaking of, don't suppose you have any ice cream, do you? Listen here, boy. Open that door. I need that tub. I'm a hair away from passing out and roasting alive on your fucking doorstep. Ah, yes, I know what'll do the trick. Yes, I do. Here's a little something from me. Cigarettes. What do you think? Ah, does that sweeten the pot? All right. Accept a bribe. Shameless. Hey, whoa. Not shameless. It was tactful, okay? I'm only gonna get murdered in my sleep, all right? It's fine. Hey, nobody died! Emergency broadcast. Wildfires are now sweeping across the forested regions. Experts believe abnormally high solar activity is to blame. While the full scale of the disaster remains unclear, fire crews from nearby cities have been deployed to contain the blaze. Despite the fires, visitors continue to terrorize the nation. FEMA has announced a new identifying sign to aid the public in their fight against visitors. Aura Film Photography. Dark patches appear on a captured image is a strong indicator the subject may be a visitor. Stay calm and remain indoors during the daylight hours. Up next, a word from our sponsors. Signs aid the search, but did you ever find yourself wanting a foolproof way? Introducing our new revolutionary aura-sensitive photographic film. It exposes the soul's energy, allowing you at home to discern a human from a hostile visitor. Take a photo, and if you see a black patches, you've found a visitor. The heat won't stop you. Feel the drive. Energica. Okay. An invigorating energy drink that quenches your thirst faster and more effectively than water? Now available from 4Rest Delivery. Order at 979-222. So we didn't have anyone die last night. So that means the people with me right now are somewhat safe. I wish the neighbor could pick up, but he's dead. Hello, have you reached 4Rest Food Delivery? Would you like 2 cans, 1 can of coffee, 2 cans of cat food? I don't even know what coffee does. I really don't. Hi, Harry. Hi, Harry. Love you, Harry. Are you both being funny babies? This is dispatch. Check zone status code 51. Reports of explosions at 300 hours. Unknown Unit 32-8 reporting code 60. Match civilian casualties. Officers down. Oh. This is 28-8 code 451 requesting burn team for body disposal. Acknowledged. Initiating code 984. The city is cordoned off pending investigation. Stand by for reinforcements. My favorite guy died. I'm still sad about that. He used to sit right there. I loved that guy. So you cut the stitches off your mouth? Is there Mr. I don't know what the fuck you just said. I can't understand you. What the? Ah, cold water. That's more like it. Feeling any better? Yes, much better. Although, you know, I am getting a little peckish. Anything to whistle? Splendid, nothing like a cold one. Ah, my favorite. Here, buy yourself something nice. You get a handful of crumpled bills, useless these days. Oh, thanks. You receive a kombucha jar. Nobody civilized drinks that crap, but someone like, you might find a use for it. Right. Still bummed my favorite guy is dead. All right. I have no idea what you just said. I have no idea what that is. I have no idea what you're saying. I'm just testing them to get, is there things that they have hair in the armpits or they don't? I really don't know. Refrain from showering and washing your hands. What? To ensure a proper reading of visitor status, please refrain from washing your hands before examination. Water may remove surface residue, which could lead to errors and/or false results. Well, I mean, it seems like nobody's a visitor here tonight. So if we bring anyone else in and someone dies suddenly, then we know who to take out. You know? It's a really grim noise. Should check the windows. No armpit hair is bad. You see a woman crying over her wounded husband. You can't tell if he's alive or dead. Tears streaked, she drags his heavy body away from the gunfire. You're left with a single thought. Things will only get worse. The little girl is crying again. The path along the field is littered with the bodies of those who tried to run. Nearby stands the man responsible, a FEMA officer. He holds a rifle, smoke still drifting from the barrel. I'm not sure I disagree with his method. Panicked people rush to nearby houses. They bang on doors, desperate for shelter, but it seems no one is willing to let them in. I wonder why. Hi, 4Res Delivery here. How did you become a delivery guy? Just passed the screenings. They checked all the signs, decided I'm human, and... Oh, you mean how I ended up working in the middle of an apocalypse? Well, what else was I supposed to do? Sit at home and rot? At least out here I can distract myself and not think about this whole shit show. Besides, my family's far away. I'm not from around here. I only came to study at the local university. I'm on my own. Being alone isn't that bad. That's too bad. Whatever. Being a delivery guy isn't that bad. Besides, what's the point of studying if no one's gonna hire me anyway? Alright, I've got an order here to deliver, ready to take it. Here you go, coffee. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Alright. She's crying about her father. We interrupt this program with breaking news. Reports of civil unrest are coming in from a neighboring city. Due to unresolved circumstances, FEMA forces have sealed off the area. Please remain in your home, stay where you are, and await further instructions. Remember, support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. That's the latest for now. Next up, some ads. Up next, a special report on the nature of the visitors. What are the visitors? Ghosts? Creatures from deep underground? No, this is neither a sci-fi novel nor a cheap headline. This is our new reality. Rumors confuse the world about the visitors' true origin. Are they aliens, the Walking Dead, a lab experiment gone wrong? According to authorities, these are all just baseless theories. Studies show that a visitor is a human who has come into contact with an undetermined biological agent. Methods of transmission remain unknown, and FEMA urges everyone to stay alert for signs of visitor. If you believe you've been exposed or are unsure whether you might be a visitor, call the FEMA hotline 000-451. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned for more. We're gonna order more stuff. I guess we're not. Okay. If you can hear this, stay away from the outskirts. FEMA officers are shooting at anyone trying to leave. I don't know what's going on. I just want to get out of here. Jesus. Also, Sparrow, that lady that brought the cat, left it outside. So I don't think she was a nice lady. I think she was gonna kill me and the cat. So far, we have 3 survivors in here that are actually human. At least I think they are. Nine 946-953. The grown-ups invite her, they let her come in, but if it's me, they just tell me off. Okay, so I think the only true way to tell if it's a visitor sparrow is to see that they are well adjusted, you know what I mean? Group of evicted stand by your neighbor's ruined house. They're in shock, whispering among themselves like they want to take shelter there. Is there any place left to hide from all this? Any place in the world? On the path stands a man armed with an assault rifle. He looks completely insane. His jacket is covered with torn out teeth, eyes, and who knows what else. It's hard to make out from here. What if they're trophies? What if he kills not for defense, but sport? Whatever the case, you hope you're not his enemy. I've got a shotgun. If he comes to the door, I'll just hold it at the door. Right? On a pole hangs a man with a sign that reads, "You took everything from me." Was he robbed? Or did FEMA take his family? Your mind races, but there's no answer. Only guesses. Enough. Stop fidgeting and stand still. Oh, could you please help us? What happened? I'm exhausted. I just want a place to sleep. I had 5 kids. Now this is the only one left. My husband disappeared too. Your husband? I don't know if he's dead or abandoned us, but now I just want to lie down and pass out for a few days. Are your kids dead? Don't say that. It's hard to look after a whole pack of these rascals, but nothing's happened to them. They probably found their way to my mom's place. They always run off over there when they get sick of me, or when their father comes by to ask for money again. So you let me in? I just want to rest up and go find my kids. You think we should let her in? Them in? Him in? It looks like a dude. That's a dude's jawline. Yeah, I don't think this is a person. They haven't said anything wrong, but they're weirdly okay with the burning buildings and stuff around them. We got 2 options. We can let them in, and if someone dies, we know it's them. Alternatively, we can say no. Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, here, lean on me for a bit. Do you maybe have room for us? Are you both sick, or is it just one of you? We all suffer from depression to some degree. We knew where things were headed before all this trouble with the sun. Have you been following the news? It's all been leading up to this, but I don't think the sun's actually going to explode. Aren't you tired of carrying her around? Please mind what you say. Yes, it can be draining, but I could never abandon her. That's what you mean. We both left our parents' house together. All we have is each other now. Ah. All right, if someone dies, we know who it is. God damn it. Hey. You let me in, pal? What happened to you? I got caught in midday sun while putting out forest fires. I'm the only one left from my squad. The rest... The boss just wouldn't let them leave. Now they're on shift eternally. Hospital? There are no hospitals, man. When the visitors came, the whole point of hospitals went up in smoke. Hard to get treatment if you can't trust who's treating you. There's no helping me now. I'd have been better off putting out those fires and dying out there with my buddies. I don't have much time left anyway. Thanks, pal. I don't think I'll be in your hair for too long. At least I won't have to die alone in the dirt. They gave us this slip of paper at work before we went to put the fires out. It's a mandate telling us to report to a FEMA quarantine zone. Why go there if anyone who does ends up dead? Here, I don't need it anyway. You can throw it away or use it for something else. That guy seems hurt. I hope that letting him in wasn't a mistake. I think that letting those two women in was a mistake. Yep. Good afternoon. This is the news. We bring you an important update. New details have emerged regarding a recent incident that unfolded in the city. It seems one of the city's quarantine zones came under attack from an armed individual. The suspect's motive remains unclear at this time, but it's unknown if the attacker had any accomplices. Notably, several unverified individuals also escaped the quarantine zone. Silence is the harbinger of death, a sinister quiet that drains the soul, but worse than emptiness is the ringing, a distant funeral knell growing ever louder. The bells toll for us all, filling our ears with endless din. Filthy thoughts caught in webs of wax, an infernal nest where visitors thrive. Tangled deep in sticky sustenance, cerumen inidens. What the fuck are you talking about? Up next, a special report on the temporary suspension of corpse disposal. Today's incident sparked numerous theories. Some reports describe a lone shooter, while others mention an armed group dressed in hooded clothing. However, the city's greatest challenge may still lie ahead. Due to the lockdown measures imposed, corpse disposal in the surrounding areas has been temporarily suspended. Residential inspections, however, will continue as scheduled. If you are able to cremate the deceased, do so immediately. If not, please wait until the situation resolved before surrendering any accumulated remains. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned. All right, let's figure out who died. So goddamn hot. Seems like it's even worse than I thought. I don't think I'll hold out longer than a week. It did ease the pain a little when you let me in, though. Thank you. Now I'm just sitting here while the rest of the guys are out there dying. Could have stayed with them. It's not like I've got anything left to lose. I'm already on my way out after all. Fuck. One of these women are a thing. I'm almost guaranteeing it. Oh, man. I think I died. Oh, shit. That's not good. Well, I'm dead. Feel it. What exactly do you feel? Death. Death has taken a liking to your house. She's quite fond of it. I don't know how many have died here, but her presence is strong. Who even are you? Why are you dressed like that? We are the harbingers of the new faith, the orators of the hallowed doctrine. Death hath come. She only wishes only to soothe humanity, to free us from our chaos, bitterness, bedlam. We are simply helping her draw closer. It's the only way to find salvation. There's no going back. You want to come in or something? I need not come in. My mission is only to spread the hallowed truth that brings everlasting peace. When my brothers require shelter, death is drawn to this place. They will conduct rites for the departed. You simply need to keep them safe. Keeping your distance, huh? Good, that improves your odds of survival unless you're a visitor. Why aren't you indoors? This isn't a goddamn game. Some people pity the visitors, think they can, I don't know, get better. A couple days pass, they butcher everyone in the house, then they run off and do it all again. No justice. I don't hide. I am justice. I bring order. What's with the gears? That's supposed to make you visitor-proof? Visitor-proof? Oh, you mean this necklace? Huh, that's a good term. I'll have to start using that. It's a reminder so I don't forget how many houses, how many towns I purged. I pull a single tooth from each visitor. They're the easiest trophies to take. And if one really leaves an impression on me, I might take something else. So why are you here? Hold it. You already asked your questions. Now I'll ask mine. Anything going on in this neighborhood? Any threats I should keep an eye out for? A half-naked visitor annihilated an entire patrol. Visitors keep showing up, but I've got a gun of my own. Team has been taking people, no clue if they're coming back. Just one half-naked? So it wasn't wearing any protective armor? Interesting. You actually saw him? Yeah, I believe you did. You don't talk like someone in the habit of spreading rumors. You've got my attention. I'll be back again. I don't think we're gonna survive, homie. Hey, pal. Listen, I'm kind of knee-deep in shit right now. Mind if I sort of lay low here for a bit? What happened? Where do I even start? I'm a cabbie, right? So I was driving this passenger, and then, well, you know how it goes. Turns out he wasn't who he said he was. Now he's not here, and neither is my car. What happened to your passenger? I ain't exactly paranoid or nothing, but he was a visitor. I kind of caught a glimpse in the review and saw those billboard white teeth, you know? Didn't think twice, just drove him to FEMA. Big mistake. They sort of wanted to haul me in with whatever I brought him. So I bolted. Can't even go home now, you know? Bet those sneaky jerks are already waiting for me. Whew. Thanks, pal. Just remember, don't trust them fuckers in yellow. Blink and they'll snatch you up. Well, we're dead. I just went ahead and accepted it at this point. Wild dogs roam the street. Their bodies bear shallow burns. Hunger wears them thin. Inside your house, you don't fear them, but you can't shake the feeling that it's better not to go outside. Small groups carrying their belongings gathered nearby. They whisper carefully not to be heard by the FEMA officers. Looks like they're from the quarantine zones, are moving into former residents' homes. Now the hanging man looks like a grim welcome sign. Group of A group evicted by FEMA has settled into your neighbor's ruined house. Though little remains, the basement seems to be intact, a small pocket of safety. But how long can they keep hiding? How long can I keep hiding, bro? Pretty sure I'm dead tonight. Like, no one's left. Is this because of the dream? Good afternoon. You are watching the news. FEMA is currently assisting victims of the quarantine zone attack. Due to overcrowding in existing facilities, the agency has made the following decision. Evacuated residents will be temporarily housed in buildings on the outskirts of the city. Fortunately, local homeowners are cooperating with FEMA and have offered shelter. As of this report, only a portion of escaped individuals have been located. Thankfully, a new identifier has been announced by officials earlier today: bleeding gums. And if an individual showing this condition comes to your door, do not engage. Wait for a scheduled FEMA patrol and report the suspect to the relevant authorities. And remember, stay where you are and await further instructions. That's the latest for now. Next up, special report on a new dangerous cult. How exciting. Don't be shy, man. Go and ask. Still think FEMA's coming after you? Really hope not, you know? Yeah, I kind of messed up heading to FEMA like that. Should have known they'd try to snatch me too, you know? I figured they'd just take the passengers and let me be. Instead, they took my car and damn near shot me. But think about it, man. What else was I supposed to do? The guy was a visitor. And if he was human? Hey, don't say that, man. I ain't exactly feeling too swell about what happened, all right? Man, I miss the days where you could just sit around behind the wheel and not think about nothing. Now with these visitors, hell, maybe the next passenger side will put a bullet in you. Okay. Oh, fuck's sake. How long are we staying? Worry not, homeowner. We won't be any trouble. We appreciate your hospitality and don't wish to anger you. You've done so much for us already. We'll stay in this room and pray quietly. We need some rest. Our journey ahead will be long and hard. Okay. I wonder if his phone line still works and if they'll pick up. Nope. That girl died before I even got to call her friend. Years? Okay. Like that girl's friend didn't survive either. Oh. I mean, we gotta die sometime, right? I keep thinking I'm gonna be the one that dies. Let's get it done. Fucking do it already. Piss. They're kind of down. My coworker got taken by FEMA. Morning check, same as always. They noticed his eyes red. Damn it. And that was it. They hauled him off. Now I don't even know what happened to him, if they'll ever let him out. What if my eyes go red from lack of sleep? They're gonna drag me off to one of those fucking quarantine zones too? Don't stress it. You'll be fine. Fine? What's fine even mean in the middle of a cataclysm? All these visitors, man. The signs and the damn sun. I thought it couldn't get any worse, but every day it just gets crazier. Next thing you know, they'll be saying pubic hair is a sign of being a visitor, and the world will go even more batshit. All right, I gotta move on. Take your order. I'll be on my way. Yeah, man. Okay. Two FEMA officers stand by the lamppost staring at the hanging man. Looks like they've finally gotten around to the main attraction of the area. They look like clueless detectives. Must be wondering how he got up there without a ladder. Don't think he got up there. Female officers stand over the dead dogs. One of them is jotting down something on the tablet. Can a handful of people stop a horde of starving animals? An armed visitor hunter holds a group of survivors at gunpoint. Probably stumbled on them by chance. You hear snips of shouting and crazed voiced yelling. Who will survive in this new world? Not those guys. At least it's not the neighbors, or the new neighbors. Or you feel that? Change is haunting you. So am I. And now one of your ilk is deathless. All because of one word. One single word. But what a word it is. You know who I mean, I guess. Strange things happen around you. Detached, are we? Don't even care anymore? Let's fix that. If there are at least 2 of us inside your house, you'll open the door for me. It's simple. Let's give it a try. But first, you alone? Well, well, well. Even we are a rare sight now, let alone your kind locked in their walls. Change isn't the worst thing coming for you. You don't think I lead the pack, do you? There are far greater things out there. I simply follow orders. Well then, until we meet again. Whoa. See, your humble abode is farthest one out here, child. I believe it will suit me just fine. What exactly do you need? I require a room in your home. You do take in the needy, do you not? I simply must be sure of a few things. Firstly, I have no patience for drunkards or drug dabblers. If there are any troublesome wretches like that in your home, you better tell me straight away. Secondly, do you have a bedbug infestation? Are there rats in your walls? I cannot abide pests. Our Lord's foulest creatures do not agree with my skin. Are you out of your fucking mind? Do not use such base language with me, you godless savage. Have you no fear of our Lord? Have you no shame? I ask a simple question about your home and you curse at me? Well, rest assured, I shall do my best to drive foul language like that right out of this place. Hey, what's up? Long time no see. How's life? Do I know you? Come on, you really don't remember me? We were... Hang on, your voice sounds different than I remember. How long ago did you start living here? Ah, no way. I never made a mistake in my life. My memory is still trapped, elephant style even. My buddy definitely lived here. Come on, I wheeled a long ass way to get here. Won't you let me in, please? I don't know. I don't know. Do we let in the wheelchair? It's kind of a tough call. The reason I let them in was because they made a mistake. This you fucking FEMA pigs got me. I was climbing the fence, made a run for it. They're shit shots, those assholes. Every bullet missed except one. Went clean through, thank fuck for that. But shit, I'm still bleeding like a stuck pig. At least my guts aren't spilling out. Not that there'd be much left to spill. What? Shipping containers they shove people into every morning like Apple. That's your FEMA quarantine zone. Their security's a goddamn joke. Didn't even need a plan. I just waited for the right moment to climb the fence. They're busy in there. You can tell they're preparing for something. I guess I chose the moment I chose wasn't totally right. One of the pigs turned and saw me, then he started shooting. I dropped straight off the fence into a puddle and fucking legged it. A cultist? I don't know. The guy said that if we got rid of his people, he would burn my house down. So I don't... No, man, it's not about you. It's about not wanting to get my house burned down, bro. There's nothing. It has zero to do with anything else. Motherfucker, the fucking wheelchair. The news is useless, homie. All right, hopefully that's it. I don't like any of this stuff. Don't like it. Fuck. What? What the fuck? We're gonna fucking die. Son of a bitch. Tried to find that someone I mentioned. No luck, but I went through a few houses. This place is crawling with visitors. Did FEMA give up on this town or just this block? How do you spot a visitor? Hell, the same way you do, I bet. TV and radio spell it out for us. One sign's enough to put them down. I don't hesitate for a second. So you just murder people indiscriminately. Since I'm here, tell me, do you know a stocky guy who wears a blue denim jacket? He's got a kid, little girl, not sure how old. His wife, well, fuck the wife. I don't think we're gonna survive. This isn't going too hot. Normally I wouldn't say that, but like, technically your flock, there was one of them right in there. How did everyone leave? Okay. Probably gonna die. If it wasn't the wheelchair person, then it was definitely that dude that's in there right now. Which means I'm dead. But I'm not dead. Okay. A beautiful home here. It's much quieter out here in the city. Everything screams. I was hoping I might be able to impose upon you. Atlantic City's heat. Fever trap. The streets no longer cool as the night falls. I'd be a shiver either way. Alas, the rot, you see. Morning I wake, I lie, and wonder if I'll live to see the next. A tale like mine is best swallowed in one foul gulp. I don't belong in the panic where life struggles against the current. We probably should do some investigating. I don't like that. Cultists are tied up at the bonfire site. They decide to sacrifice themselves? Fear of death clouded all reason. People are willing to do the unspeakable. When this kind of madness happens only after a few weeks, it's terrifying to imagine what can happen next. The bodies of those who were hiding in your neighbor's basement burn under the midday sun. Dogs feeding on them fled, scared perhaps. What if they ran not from FEMA, but something worse? Shit. Yeah, I got it. I'm coming. Not good. Where'd you come from? I don't remember. It doesn't really matter. I'm so very tired. If I don't get some rest, I might just pass out under your window. Is your friend sick? This is my husband. He's dead. I can't give him a proper burial. There's no point in letting him go now. All right. Shit. Hello there. Tell me, can I trust you? You're not with FEMA, are you? Trust me with what exactly? With important information, of course. I need a safe place to hide out and continue my research. I'm carrying some documents with some very sensitive information. We're talking kilotons of state secrets, all of which I plan to make public. What kind of secrets? Brace yourself, my friend. The scales are about to fall from your eyes. Election rigging, proof the moon landing was fake, government mind control through fast food. Yes, really. And finally, the truth behind those potato-flavored chips. What does that even mean? They're an abomination of science. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. Conditions in the city show no sign of stabilizing. The disaster continues to worsen, with glaciers melting. Sea levels are rising at an alarming rate. Coastal areas across the globe, including many major cities, are at risk of severe flooding. Severe lakes known to be contaminated with radiation have also begun to evaporate, with scientists worldwide warning that this could result in toxic rainfall. If you hear thunder, seek cover immediately to protect yourself from exposure. Unfortunately, the city continues to remain under lockdown. FEMA has not yet captured all the fugitives and has now announced a new sign for identifying visitors: rapid pupil movement. Interrupt the report due to the risk of an attack on our studio. End of broadcast. Okay. Dispatch to all FEMA units. New directive code 451 is replaced with code 955. Do not burn bodies. Apply something. Repeat, code 451 is out. Burning to contain the threat posed by the subject. Okay, that's not useful. Though it beats, it is a barren feeling. No warmth remains, only the dolorous ache, the spectral chill. But such, alas, is to be accepted, for I wish to delay the most exquisite moment. There was a girl I once adored. I cherished our time. Silent we sat, yet I understood her fully. Then it suddenly dawned on me. I deceived myself. I never truly knew her. Perhaps I merely wished to believe I did. Yet I hope that one day we may love with a love that is more than love. Ah, you're delirious. Got something to share? What are those papers? You would not believe what's in some of these files. Seriously, some of it's actually pretty darn fascinating. Take this one, for instance. This theory is especially curious. It claims visitors aren't actually real, that they're part of a secret government plan to prune the population. Quite a compelling read, and oddly, it kind of makes sense if you really think about it. Now consider, overpopulation is a known problem. Yes, it is simply the truth of our society. Suppose this is how the government has decided to handle it. Ah. Thank you for letting me know that, yeah, the government is handling things. Hell, have you reached rest food delivery? Would you like to place an order? Yeah. Okay. See how our favorite delivery guy is holding up. Yeah. Nothing remains of the burned bodies, only a strange, shapeless mass. Looks like sludge. I wonder if something melted then flesh and bones before swallowing the remains. If prayers mean anything, the creatures will stay in the shadows. I fear your mind won't survive seeing such a monster. Yep, okay. Wow. I just saw something I'm not supposed to see. Every nearby house is in ruins. Your home is the last one standing. No one is left to shield you from the madman's ire. Whatever happens next, it will happen to you. That's not ideal. I'm back. Not really sure why the hell I bothered, though. If my brother hadn't been so gutless, maybe he would have kept his wife and kids safe. Now, who knows where the brat is? No point in looking, waste of time. If my brother had a spine, maybe there'd still be a chance. But now, I don't care anymore. I'm done with that. There was this family on the edge of the town, barricaded in, Dad holding the door. But the wife, she was throwing signs. He kept pleading with me. She's my wife. Don't hurt her. When the visitors started climbing the roof, the idiot finally opened the door. Let her run. So I did what he couldn't. I killed her first, then him. Kids got away with the neighbors somehow. Then FEMA rolled in, talking about cleanup. I told them not to worry. It was already done. They laughed, said I should sign up. Fuck that. All they do is drag folks away and the visitors are still fucking here. Anyway, enough talk. I'm testing you. Show me you're not one of them. Ears? The fuck you mean ears? That's no goddamn visitor sign. I'm some kind of idiot. I would really fall for that. What do you mean, man? Oh, I got hit. You hear shallow wheezing. Bastard, he got me. Okay, well, this is weird. Minds damned by insanity. I don't think that was a good end, brother. Every bastard with a weapon in their hands dies today. Every last one. I don't get it. That was super vague. Oh my god, there's a bunch of different endings. One trial ended only for another to begin. Now in the eyes of the crowd, you were the one to be feared. Wow, okay. I don't think there's good endings for this. That is an ending. I kind of want the other endings, but I don't really. I would have no idea how to get them. How do we get the good ending? Because that one wasn't that great. That one seems like I became the bad guy, even though I was kind of nice to everybody that came in. At least I tried to be. It definitely feels like we were the bad guy. You know? Or is that the good ending? Or are we the bad guy? I don't know that. Yeah, I don't understand that ending. That ending makes no sense to me. What's this mean? She was one of those things, by the way. That lady right there. Mildly normal. She was one of them. So was she. She was a thing. She was a thing. She was not. He was not. She was not. He was not. He was not. I shot him. I shot wheelchair guy. And I felt bad about it. Her sister was. I'm pretty sure this lady was one of the things. The cultists, of course, were not. But they were crazy. He wasn't. The hippie wasn't. They weren't. They weren't. He wasn't. I don't think he was, but I didn't want to risk my house being burned down by the, you know, the things. That person, I don't think was one of them, but they were kind of just a dick, you know? Really? Kind of a dick. I didn't let them in. They confused me because they have hair going on here and looks like a dude's face, but they claim to be a chick. That was one of them, I think. He was not. He was all right. He was a cabbie. That was one of them. He's just a prick. He's just weird. Nothing's wrong with him. He's just weird. That's it. That's really it. Nothing was actually wrong with that guy. Do I want to continue and like do another round of that? I will be doing another round of that soon. Pretty cool that I got all these. TV made me do it. Yeah, I don't think the visitor signs actually work. I think you just kind of have to trust your gut. That's really it. All right. Well, that's it for our stream today, guys. I'm going to get out of here for now. I may go live again later, but I'm going to get out of here for now. Appreciate you guys watching, and I will catch you later.